Hello, you're welcome back. I say hi to all our subscribers, to all our viewers out there watching me. I remain your host on Abifa Podcast Show. Abifa is my name. Today, I want to us to relax, and while you are watching me, I want us to discuss value. Yes, I want to discuss value with you. Value is the amount of interest you place on something. How do you value your certificate? How do you value your relationship with people? How do you value your pastor, your imam, or your alpha? How do you value your friends where you are working? How do you even value the work you are doing? How do you value your school? Value is one of the integral of life. When you don't value your life, that means that person is useless. I want to give brief instance that I experienced as a school proprietor and as a teacher. People comes to me to seek counseling, to ask for what to do, parents, students. So one particular day, a parent just called me, came to my office that he will be coming. The father came with a wife, a daughter, and a son. The son is an undergraduate, and the daughter wants to enter university, wants to write exam to enter university and study nursing. So they came after discussing, and let me see your results. I saw the JAMB result, I saw the O level result, I saw the WAEC result, whether WAEC or not, I think it's WAEC. She did very well, excellently well in 6 subjects that she needed to study nursing. I think the least she got was either C4 in English, but that's why B1, B2, A1, B2, A1. That is good enough for her to enter university. But when I saw the JAMB result, it was an embarrassing thing. When I saw it, I looked at the parent. I said, you know, I will not tell you lies and I will not deceive you. This girl, presently for this year, this girl cannot study nursing. They looked at me with surprise. That what is Abifab saying? Our daughter wants to study nursing. I look at her and say she cannot study nursing. And meanwhile, when the parent was talking, they were busy asking me what is going to cost her to study nursing in the university, this particular university, state university, private university. My mind was not even what is going to cost them. My mind was that can she go to university and study nursing? What actually happened was that the parent placed a value on the result and their daughter. They overrated their daughter. But the daughter herself cannot come out to tell them that she's not up to what they think she is. So she overvalued herself. The parents also overvalued her. So after discussing, they were not too happy. Maybe they were thinking they will consult somebody else. They left my office unhappy. So I asked them to drop the result, the WAEC result and JAMB result. Because what I always do is that when I notice something like that, I don't want the parent to feel bad that maybe I downgrade them or downgrade their daughter or their son, whatever it is the case. So this day, I now took the result on the JAMB result. I saw the girl a JAMB result. I texted her. I saw the phone number on the JAMB result. I texted her, this is Abifa, try and see me the next day. Truly, she came. When she came, I said, I didn't want to mention her name. I said, lady, you cannot study nursing with this result that I have with me. She was still surprised. Said she can study it. I said, let me tell you sincerely, that's why I asked you to come. Your parent places a value on you. You also place value on yourself, but you overvalue yourself. You overrated yourself more than what you should be. She was still looking at me, staring at me. I said, come. What did you score in JAMB? She scored 141 in the JAMB out of 400. And looking at O-level result, A1, B2, A1, like I said, C4 was the least in the science, in the English. So when I showed that, I said, if you wrote this WAEC yourself, nobody assisted you, you wrote it, you can't score 141 in JAMB. It is my business. It's what I do every day. I do counseling when it comes to education and admission process. She looked at me. I said, yeah, she mentioned that she wrote it in social school and she knows I know the school. I said, yes, you might have written this exam in social school. I said, if you score 141 and the university says the minimum qualification to write to come and study nursing is 200, number one, you are not qualified. I said, presently, even in Nigeria, most school of nursing now, school of nursing, I'm not talking about College of Tech, now require JAMB to get admission. They require JAMB. Most school of nursing now, they require JAMB. If you think I'm lying, you can find out. So, and I told her, I said, even school of nursing will not accept you. She felt bad, and I said, I will not tell your parent, go back home and tell your dad that truly you will write JAMB next year. So, what I'm saying in essence is that there's a value on everything we do. The parent plays a value. She placed a value on result and the course she wants to do. But unfortunately, she overrated, she overvalue herself. So that's the mistake most of us does today. We look at something where we cannot get to in the next 4 5 years. We say we are there already. Though there's nothing bad asking that God will make a way. And we used to say that I can do it in the name of Jesus and through Christ that strengthens. It is true, but you know your value. You know the value you place on what you are doing. If you are working a place that you get tired, you look down at the place, you just go to work just because everybody is not going sick. You have placed the value on that work. If you are husband and wife, your wife look at you every time she abuse you. She has placed a value on you as a useless man. And to her, you became useless. You still remain useless. If also you look at your wife for one thing or the other, he said, I made a mistake of marrying you. That value you place on her is the mistake of marrying her. So she still remains that valueless person. So you cannot enjoy that marriage because you place value on yourselves. And the values you place on yourself are value that you have brought her down. There is this particular one that is common in Nigeria now. A particular man said Nigeria is a zoo. Zoo. To him, Nigeria is a zoo. And where is a zoo? A zoo is a place where they kept different animals for feeding, cage. So to him, Nigeria is a zoo. But to me, Nigeria is never a zoo. Nigeria is a place where I can make it, where people like Dangote or Tedola made it. What's it called? The other man, these rich people, Mike Adenuga, Femi Tedola, mighty rich people. They have made it in Nigeria and they are doing well in Nigeria. So Nigeria is never a zoo. If those people can make it, I also make it. But the issue is that the value you place on Nigeria at that time is a zoo. And you will see Nigeria as a zoo. You see all of us as animals. But so those of us that are inside, do we see Nigeria as a zoo? No. Particularly me, I never saw Nigeria as a zoo. Even if I travel out, I still come back to that same zoo that you refer to. But to me, it wasn't a zoo. So, but it's all mentality said is a zoo. So, what is the mentality about what you do? See, an American will wake up in the morning and say, God bless America. Oh, America is a great country. Can you see the value at which the citizens of America place on their country? And it's working for them. Things are working for them. They never place costs on their country. They never place costs on themselves. They never place costs on their states. Just the way the Nigerians do. He said, Nigeria can never get better. That is the value. It's a value you place on Nigeria. Things can never come down. Things can never get better. That is the value you place on it. As never get better. Some people are becoming billionaires, even in dollars. People are making it. So what I'm saying in essence is that place value on yourself, which is a good value. Don't go back and begin to disvalue your integrity. Don't disvalue your level. Don't disvalue your certificate. When they said a lot of graduates are riding Okada, a lot of graduates are riding Keke Mawa or Keke Napep, that is the value. You can't have a degree in computer science. You can't have a degree in law. You can't have a good sound degree that you work for, that you sweat overnight, you read in the school, you spend 4 5 years, become an engineer or anything, and you said that certificate is useless. No, except you didn't work for it. If you didn't work for it, you can call that certificate anything. But for those of us who work for the certificate, that certificate works for us. So you understand. So those who decided to get daily means to go and work on this thing, it is their value. It is a value. Why not get a skill job, a skill acquisition, and add it to your degree and get a better place and get a replacement? Those things are, then again, never disrespect or disvalue your people who contributed to your growth, who are instrumental to your growth. There are people, all of us today, we must have been assisted by one person or the other, or you have assisted somebody. But when you now place this value, when you disvalue somebody who assisted you, you never place value on it. It is too bad. I remember an incident that happened to me. I have 3 friends, 3 associates. One is a senator, one is a rep member, and one is a commissioner. And when I was about to start up this business outside the school business I have, I run out of cash because what I was planning for was not what I met. And I said, let me talk to some friends, associates, if they can assist. At that level, I kept my pride. Seriously, I kept my pride, and I sent text message because I was shy to call and demand. And the first person I talked to, I sent message to was the senator. And what does he use? How did he reply to me? The reply he gave me was to block me on WhatsApp. Seriously. Without anything, he blocked me plainly on WhatsApp. I couldn't chat him. But I have his number. I always see him on Facebook. So one day in a Facebook post, I saw his birthday. I greeted him. I never mentioned that he blocked me. I also pretend nothing has happened. I pretended that nothing has happened between us, and I continue our friendship. But if it's not useful today, it might be useful tomorrow. So I greeted him happy birthday, and he never said anything. Till presently, he never said anything for almost 10 or 12 months now. So the second person, who is the House of Rep member, replied me immediately. Said, Abifab, I don't have anything to assist you now. I will advise you to approach a bank and get a bank loan and get something done. So that's an advice. Okay, I took the advice. No problem. I kept quiet. The third person, the commissioner, also now say, my brother, sorry, things are not better. I will see what I can do to assist you. So I left him for some time, and towards the end of last year, the year ended November, I now sent a reminder to my dear brother, you promised me. I said, oh, sorry, I almost forgot. Thank you. Best, please send me your account. And basically, all I was thinking is that he's going to give me little money to buy chicken or buy stuff for the family for the Christmas. And because it was Christmas was in the year that, and Christmas was coming towards the end of November, December period. So when you now send this money, he sent precisely, it is not a big money, but the way I value and the way I appreciate it, he sent 200,000 naira. So I look at it and say, wow, 200,000. Maybe I was expecting 30, 40, 50,000 to buy chicken for the family and some stuff like that. But what I want to bring out is that 3 associates, they rated me differently and they value me differently. One blocked me off, doesn't want to listen to me. One gave me advice, go to bank, I don't have money. One said, I will do something. And when they gave me the 200,000, what I did was to call some staffs and let's discuss. Please, we don't have generator in the studio, we don't have generator in this company. What do we do? This 200,000 cannot buy generator, we need to add money. So we search, I look for money, added money, and bought a generator. But each day I see the generator, I remember this man. So that you see the value he placed on me and my business. So if he has done that, and after that period, this same person who did this little, still did another little again. I just did some little job and he just looked at me, he forwarded another 250,000 naira. Said, still go and get something. So what I'm saying is that as I'm sitting in my studio, I can point on things that I would say this same person has done to improve my business because of the value and the position he placed me. What is the value somebody placed you? It's not necessary you have a president, you have a governor, you have a senator as friend associate. If they don't help you, discard them, my dear brothers and sisters watching me. Get somebody who value. If that president does not value you or the government bought a private jet, they are riding on private jet, it is because they value the members of that church placed on their pastor or in their bishop or in their prophet. That is the thing. They can buy jet from the contribution of the church member. They can buy the push cars. They can live a big house. They can even live on the hill. Why? Because the value the church member placed on them is the enjoyment the head of the church is enjoying. So when you criticize or when you want to blame people, also think about yourself. The other day, a young man was talking to me. He said that the country is bad. He master's holder, he graduates riding Okada, he's riding Keke. I looked, I said, if that certificate is so valuable to him or her, he will not go back to Keke or ride Okada. Seriously, hungry, anger, economic situation can make somebody do what he or she does not want to do. But at the same time, the value of that certificate you are having should also put you in check that this thing does not befit me as an engineer, this thing does not befit me as a graduate. You place value and look for something to add to your certificate to make it up so that the value of that 5 years or 4 years in the university is not in vain. Like I said earlier, nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about you. You only need to put yourself in the position to be nice. I said, people who are instrumental to your success, don't be ignorant to them. Don't be don't I don't know how to put it. Be useful. Be appreciative to them. Those who are instrumental to your growth, please be kind to them. Relaunch your lifestyle. If you are living a pretentious lifestyle, please shy away from it. Let people know. If you have 5 clothes, you have 3 clothes, this is what I have. You can see somebody who will place a value on you, who will bring it up. Even those who walk on the street. You can't believe that some of these people who walk on the road, who walk on the street, we say they sell fake things. Some of these things are better than what they sell in the shop. But the issue is that we place value on that person who walk, that it is not as better as the person who stay in the shop. But also remember, the person who stay in the shop, pay rent, pay for service, pay for electricity, pay for any other stuff. But the person who work on the road can sell cheaper. It is not that the good is not good or the service vendor is not good. It is the value of what he or she is selling. So, dear viewers, I want to employ you as viewers and as a contributor to this community. Always make comment on our posts. Each time I post like this, please make comment on Abifa Podcast Show. I shares my video, and also don't forget to subscribe, to like my video. I need your subscription. It's a new channel that will grow, and we are going together. Please kindly subscribe to. Back to my discussion of value. So today, as I'm rounding up, what is the value you place on yourself? What is the value you place on your family? What is the value you place on your wife? What is the value you place on your children? Understand? Even if you want to marry, you're a young man, you have not married, what's the value you place on that your girlfriend? Or you are married, how do you refer to yourself? How do you refer to your wife? Mostly when people learn, they learn in hard way, they forget that they have learned in hard way. But surely it is a lesson for us to value ourselves more properly. So I want to cut the curtain on today's program. While I come your way again, I may have fun, and I say thank you. God bless you for watching. Bye for now.
I want to be remembered for that. I want to be remembered for that under my watch, we were able to resuscitate the confidence, the loyalty, and the efficiency of the civil servants. We have currently domesticated our salary and payroll system under a program called Civics, which hitherto was, contracted to a third party. Now our people have woken up from their slumber. The civil servants are up and doing on their tasks, their efficiency, and invariably productivities they have, and the inherent associated cost hitherto that exercise has been removed. So
much bottleneck.
Yes, all those bottlenecks. So those are the things I want to be remembered for. So that at the end of the day, some people will come to us and say, "Oh, can you tell us the secrets of how we're able to achieve this without borrowing and with the kind of gigantic project going on in the States?" So that is the model that will tell them that, "Oh, come to us, we'll sit you down, we'll tutor you, on the model that we have used to achieve all this." And I can tell you very soon, we are starting an international airport in Motion.
Oh, that's wonderful.
A project the state will embark on without borrowing. So those are the kind of things we want to remember as a state. So that even by the time the generation are born, they will go back into history and see that what this present administration has achieved in terms of the welfare of the people, in terms of infrastructural projects, in terms of healthcare, in terms of education. They will be amazed that how are we able to do it.